Hello there, I'm Sir Classy. This is SC In this tutorial, you will learn how to make Afrobeat type beats inspired by Fireboys PERU. Hit the subscribe button and let's get started. All right, so here's a preview of the beats and we take a listen. All right, so that's just pretty much the beats. Then it's literally loops. So for the drums, it all started with this snare pattern right here. So this snare pattern is layered. This is just the two snares just layered together. Just one could work, but I felt layering it would make it sound a bit thicker and fuller. And then next we have the kick drum. The kick just comes in every 2 bars or so. Yeah, just once every 2 bars. That's pretty much how the kick comes. So right here we have the percussion track. So these are the sounds used for the percussion. We have a stick and another stick layered together to give it that full sound. Then we have this low end bassy percussion element and this as well. But this was played in a piano roll to give it that roll that you hear. In the chorus, I added a shaker loop, although in the original Fireboys PERU, this is not a remake by the way, this is just a derivative to show you how you can make beats like that. So I added the shaker loop. In the original song, there were no shaker loops, but I added the shaker loop just to add to the vibe, right? So this is the classic Afrobeat 1110 shaker loop. So for the chords are really, really simple, right? It was played, the root key of this song is B flat major. So how do I transpose it to key C so I could work on it because I work primarily on key C. And to do that, I just came right here. FL Studio Transpose works a bit differently. So it's on right click right here to take it to D, but it's the key of this beat right now is B flat major. All right, so this is the chord progression. And it was played with Arutri pigments, and the preset is A Tale of Fall. Next, it was layered with the chord pad just to give it that ascending feel, especially in the hook and in the intro. So this is how it sounds, although this was played with Korg Triton, Korg Triton Extreme actually. And this is how it sounds. And the preset uses a sign of the times, a stock preset that comes with Korg Triton. It's not an external patch. So it was layered right here. So the next melody that comes in is the lead melody, because Fireboys PERU track is really melodic and it has a lead melody running through from literally the beginning to virtually the end, right? So I had to keep it simple because the melody was really simple and catchy at the same time. So I had to do something that's also really simple and catchy, as I feel most beats should be. Your melodies should be simple and catchy. And this is how it sounds. It's layered, but I'm going to turn this off first so you can hear the lead melody. Then it was layered with this. The lead melody was played with Purity's Tin Cup under the bell and percussion category. And then Analog Lab V was layered to give it a bit more depth using the Pro 24 toy piano presets. And this is how the layered sound. And together, this is how the sound. And on the beat, this is how it all sounds together. So what we have right here is literally the same thing as the initial melody line, just that it was just a bit altered. I took out some parts, but it's still literally the same thing that plays. And then right here we have the classic kalimba pluck. It's hard to get an Afrobeat song these days without the having played the classic kalimba pluck. And I used Purity for it. And I like using the smallest presets because it sounds so alive and full. This is how it sounds. So when I play it together. The next, I have ambient melodies. If you notice, a lot of beats do have some things that reoccur, right? They have the main chords, right? They have a pad, they have a melody, that's a lead melody, then they have a melody pluck and have an ambient melody. When your beats have these elements all together, your song most times sounds full already. So this is an ambient melody. So it was played with Cork Triton Extreme presets, and it was also chopped off. You can see the first part of it right here wasn't there. So this, I used a sign of the times preset to play it, and this is how it sounds on its own. But I took out this first half, this first part right here. You see, I just chopped it off and just left with this other two parts right here. And if I play it, just to add more vibe to it, right? And then right here we have 808 bass line. And 808 bass line, just kind of like the kick drum, it comes just once every 2 bars. And I use the Hive preset warm 808 sub. That is my favorite go-to for getting my 808 sounds done. And right here we have a vocal chop that all ties it together. I got it from Looperman. I get most of my vocal chops from Looperman. I do not use Splice often or other virtual instruments. I use mostly Looperman because it's free and I just like the sounds there most of the time. And this is how it sounds with the beats. So if you've been struggling with getting pro mixes, making better beats, recording vocals, I do offer one-on-one training. Yes, one-on-one training. And all you have to do is click the link in the description below that says one-on-one training. You fill a very simple form so I can help understand you better and what you need and how I can help you get there. So when you fill this form, I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible and we can get started on your journey to making much better music in no time. Trust me, it doesn't have to be a house. So making music doesn't have to be a house. You don't have to spend many endless hours on YouTube looking for tutorials. With just a very short time, within about 4 to 6 weeks, roughly within that range, I can get you to your goals in no time. Yes, with money back guaranteed. So don't forget to click the link in the description after you're done with this video to fill up a form, and I'm going to get back to you pronto. All right, now let's get back to the tutorial. And then right here, you can see we have some transitions. That is to just let you know that a new section is about to come in, or a new section or a section is about to end. So right here we have a reverse crash. So if I take it back a little and I play it from here, it helps build anticipation to let you know something is about to happen. So an easy way, if you maybe you don't feel like playing drum rolls, because I don't really use a lot of drum rolls for my beats, you can use a reverse crash or a clap here like I did. You can simply add lots of reverb to an existing clap, or you can get a clap that has washed up reverb on it, right? So this is how it sounds. So together with the transition, so and it just repeated for every phrase that the chorus is about to start from, that clap comes in. So for the song structure, this beat is really short, it's not really long, and it's really, really catchy. I feel like it's one of the reasons why the song blew up, because of its structure. So the song has an intro, right? And 8 bars. You can see the intro right here. 8 bars for the intro. The verse, also 8 bars. Then the most catchy part of the song, which is the hook, a whole 16 bars dedicated to it to keep you really engaged in it, right? Then the second verse, same thing, 8 bars once again, then 16 bars for the hook, then just 4 bars for the outro. So you can see the structure is really simple and it keeps you engaged with the song. The length of the song is just total of about 2 minutes, about 2 minutes 13 seconds or so. So it's a really short song. So if you wanted the song to go a bit longer, maybe you could include maybe a bridge or a pre-chorus. But this is the structure of Fireboys Peru. You could consider using this structure if you're trying to make beats like that. All right then.